Walter White started with $7,000, a second-hand RV, and a terminal diagnosis. He ended with $80 million in cash, buried in the desert. No investors, no loans, no MBA, just chemistry, ruthlessness, and 5 business principles that actually work. This isn't a story about drugs. It's about empire. Breaking Bad is one of the most accurate depictions of how an empire gets built from scratch. Strip away the meth and murder, and you have a masterclass in entrepreneurship. Walter White succeeded, not by playing by the rules, but by understanding the ones that matter. Today, we study the economics of Walter White. By the end, you'll realize the scariest thing about him wasn't the crime. It was how right he was about business. Welcome to Villain Thesis, where we extract real lessons from television's most dangerous minds. Let's get into it. In business, there's a myth that you can out-market or out-hustle your way to the top. But in a crowded field, only one thing matters: a product so superior it creates its own demand. Walter White's first batch, 99.1% pure. Dealers didn't need a pitch. The product did the talking, word spread, there was a new formula in town, and it was blue. Everyone wanted it, not because it was cheaper, but because it was better. That's the kind of product that flips the market on its head. Walter didn't have a brand or a network, but he had product market fit, the seed of every empire. If your product is the best, the market comes to you. Don't chase the market, make the market chase you. Everything else is noise. Walter White didn't just create a product, he created a myth. The blue color was a signature, instantly recognizable and impossible to counterfeit. That's branding. Then came the name, Heisenberg, a name whispered in alleys, feared by rivals, respected by law enforcement. Walter put on a hat and sunglasses, and built a legend. The brand became armor, shielding him as his empire grew. Branding isn't just a logo, it's the story people tell when you're not in the room. Walter's customers didn't just want meth, dust, they wanted Heisenberg's blue. That's the magnetic pull of a powerful brand. Build your brand before you need it. When competition comes, your story is your shield. Walter's real breakthrough wasn't chemistry, it was distribution. The best product means nothing if you can't get it into people's hands at scale. Early on, Walter struggled with unreliable partners. Enter Gus Fring, disciplined, sophisticated, and with an unbeatable chicken restaurants as a front, trucks moving product across 11 states. Gus could out-distribute anyone, until Walter learned to take control. Distribution is leverage. Control the routes, control the market. If you own the channel, you own the customer. The real business isn't just making the product, it's delivering it at scale. That's how you build an empire. In high-stakes markets, one rule matters: eliminate your competition, or they'll eliminate you. Walter learned this the hard way, with Crazy 8, Tuco, Gus. Every time he left a threat standing, it came back stronger. In business, your competitors aren't your friends. Schauten, Schauspanden, Sherby Cyber Galpor when what the Domori Buridur Shining Baus Microforty are. Yubauso Bewauper Oslanet Bombot. Walter only started winning when he accepted the necessity of total dominance. No half measures. He took out Gus, not because he wanted to, but because he had to. In business, that means out-innovating or out-maneuvering anyone in your way. Second place is just first loser. The world remembers the winners. In the markets that matter, you survive, or you're forgotten. The most expensive mistake any founder makes is staying too long. Walter White had $80 million, enough to walk away clean, but he didn't take the exit. He stayed, and it cost him everything. The business stopped being about money. It became about ego, about being the king. Most founders fall in love with their creation and forget every empire has an expiration date. The exit isn't just a business move, it's survival. Know when to cash out, when to let go. Wait too long, and the empire takes everything from you. Plan your exit before you need it. The empire is not your identity. Walter White built an $80 million empire in less than 2 years, with no capital, no network, and no safety net. By every metric, product, brand, distribution, competition, he executed flawlessly, and then he lost everything because he forgot lesson 5. The 5 lessons of Walter White aren't about crime, they're about building something from nothing, and the traps that destroy those who succeed. Breaking Bad isn't a cautionary tale about drugs, it's about ego. He built the empire built a monster, and the monster burned everything down. This is Villain Thesis. Subscribe for the next breakdown. Drop in the comments, which lesson hit hardest for you. Stay dangerous.